Can you hear me now? I hope you can hear me again. Good evening and welcome to the Chubsters Let's Talk Magic. Again, this is my very first episode. As early as now, I would like to thank you all for watching and tuning in. Guys, please don't forget to share the stream first. And of course, we are broadcasting live via our official Facebook channel, our Facebook page. It is Chubster Flores Productions. Don't forget to share, follow, and like that page. Again, the page is Chubster Flores Productions. We're broadcasting from Facebook. Good evening, world. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, tonight we will be having, since this is my first episode, I want it to be something memorable. Well, we just started out something memorable. I started with no audio. I mean, my mistake. Anyway, tonight we will be having, of course, for my very first episode, a special guest. I'll introduce him to you later on. Pasensya na kayo, I'm a bit nervous right now. This is a new normal for me. I'm supposed to be doing kid show magic, but anyway, I just ventured into this program. And if I am talking fast or whatsoever, just feel free to type in, comment lang tayo. In the meantime, later on po, ang guest natin for tonight will be the boss of Philippine Magic, Mr. Rannie Raymundo. So guys, if you have some questions to ask the boss, please feel free to type it in at the comment box, and we will, who knows, we'll be choosing five lucky winners. 5 questions ang pipiliin namin later on. Okay? In the meantime, again, don't forget to follow our page, Chubster Flores Productions. Okay? Facebook page. And of course, for those who won't be able to watch this episode or tonight's episode, you can view it after a day or two on our official YouTube channel. It is Chubster Flores Productions. Again, don't forget to subscribe on that channel. Again, Chubster Flores Productions. Okay, first of all, before I formally start my program, I would like to acknowledge certain people who helped me out in putting out a program like this. The one who inspired me the most is, of course, JP Tabuada. And JP, if you're watching, shout out to you and welcome to the Chubsters Let's Talk Magic. Yan, okay? So again, JP, salamat din po. And of course, to Mr. Chris Lina, who is teaching me all about the new normal when it comes to StreamYard. Yeah, I'm used to using Zoom and some other broadcasting platform, and I'm just new in using itong StreamYard. Anyway, he is the one guiding me on how to work things out. So again, Chris Lina, maraming salamat. Now, what is Let's Talk Magic all about? Well, it is actually a magical talk show featuring local magicians and international magicians. Yes, guys, I will be featuring international magicians, not only from the US. There will be magicians from Canada, UK, well, most probably and around the world, okay? So, from time to time, I will be mentioning the names of the guests for the next episodes, but right now po, nag-start tayo at 10 p.m. Now, since I'll be having international guests, that means we will be adjusting, well, I will be adjusting to their time. So for my next episode, which will be next week, mag-iba po tayo ng time, madidelay po tayo ng 1 hour for my next episode. That will be, support for the boss. Wow. Boss, as early as now, you have lots of fans over here. Ayun, I love it. I think that's Japanese. Sorry. Maya Dembagi, okay. Robert Laro is watching all the way from LA. I mean, not LA. Angeles City in Pampanga. Again, to all the viewers, thank you. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Again, this won't be possible without all your support. So please, don't forget to share the stream. And for those who are watching this stream for the first time and haven't followed my Facebook page yet, please do follow Chubster Flores Productions. Again, for the latest in magic. Now, aside from those guys whom I mentioned a while back, si JP at si Trix, I would also like to thank the following sponsors for making this show possible. Okay. Yeah, may sponsor po ako kahit papano. Well, unless sponsoran nila ako ng chair, I'm still sitting on my monoblock chair over here. Okay, our following sponsors first. Let me, okay. For the latest updates and news on Philippine Magic, please visit the Philippine Magic Scene Facebook page. That's where you're gonna go find the latest news in magic, not only the Philippines, mga upcoming lectures po and everything. Okay, aside from Philippine Magic Scene, we also have Lasco Lasco Home Security and Automation. We make high-quality automation affordable for every Filipino. Lasco, available only at Lazada. My next sponsor is, of course, the one and the only for the best mommy shop of Combi in Metro Manila, Mamonlook Restaurant, serving the Filipinos since 1920. You can visit their store at 408 Quezon Avenue in Quezon City, and they are available via delivery at our favorite delivery apps. And lastly, we have the movers of Philippine magic, the prestidigitators, my mother group, not my mother club, it's not a club anymore. It's not actually a club. You can visit our website at www.theprestidigitators.com or our Facebook page, The Prestidigitators. Again, thank you very much for making our event possible. So guys, since this is my very first episode, actually I just made up a mock-up script, a program flow, and mga questionnaires for the guests later on. So again, if you have any suggestions, or since this is a new show, if you want me to feature other artists or anything, just let me know, and I'll try to see if I can work things out in accomplishing that something that you want me to do. Ang gulo, no? Anyway, yan, kabado talaga ako. I'm very, very sorry, guys. For those who are watching the stream, again, maraming salamat. So let me just view on my monitor over here. Okay. Now, I'll go to, ang sabi ko, di ba, meron tayong magic news, we will be having magic news, we will be having reviews of magic products before we present our special guest. Now, for our magic news, locally muna po tayo. Okay, magicians out there, please get ready, because February 22nd, 2021, the Magicians Foundation Incorporated will be presenting a lecture, and this lecture will be by Mr. Cassidy Lee. So this will be happening via Zoom on February 22nd, 2022. Ayan. Okay, by the way, it says there it's only exclusive for MAGFI members. Well, actually, due to the kindness and the efforts of the Magicians Foundation officers, they will be opening up 20 slots for non-members. So if you want to attend the Cassidy lecture of the Magicians Foundation Incorporated, that is this coming Monday, 22nd of February, please get in touch with the MAGFI Secretariat, or just type in MAGFI, or you can search Alan Soriano, the MAGFI President. And to know more, maybe I'll put the announcements later on. Okay, thank you. Aside from that upcoming lecture, they will also be having a competition. Now, this is a monthly competition. Last Monday, they already had one. Well, this coming March, they will be having the Golden Hair Comedy Magic Competition online edition. This will be happening on March 29, 20, and 21 at 8 p.m. Yeah, 8 p.m. Okay. And registration fee for those who would like to watch is only $50. Yeah, 50 pesos only. You can either send your 50 pesos via GCash. Yeah, GCash over there. Okay, number is 639-77241-9524. So once again, those are the happenings locally. And siguro by the next episode, I'll be having international magic news as well. So for the other clubs who are watching, if you have magical news or whatsoever, please let us know. You can drop us an email or a message at our official Facebook page. Again, Chubster Flores Productions. Now, for those who are watching from IMC to MAGFI to TSC to Salamanqueros to SDC to PMO to ISOM to Malikmata, this is the problem. Once I forget a club, yan, once I forget a club, magtatampo yan. So guys, if I happen to forget your club, please, don't forget to type it in, okay? Working yan. The hardworking secretary. Hi, Lee. Good evening po and welcome. Thank you very much again. For those who are watching, don't forget to share the stream. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Oh, by the way, enough with the magic news. Punta naman tayo sa magic review natin. Of course, what is magic review? Well, every week, I will be reviewing some magic items. It can be a prop. It can be a book. It can be something magic related. Now, for this one, it's only fair for me, for my very first review, to review a product that I am using. Okay? Now, I'm referring to, not this one. Let's have a review of my favorite products when it comes to kid show magic. It's called the Silver Scepter. Okay. Now, what is a Silver Scepter? This is actually a George Blake Silver Scepter. Ooh, Sorry. My bad, my bad, my bad. Okay. So it's actually a pop-up wand, the rising wand, the dancing wand, the spinning wand. So it's made out of metal and aluminum, so it's unbreakable. I always drop it all the time during my performance. And by the way, the handkerchief, then we can buy it separately. It only comes with a bag like this. It comes in a packaging like this one. By the way, I am not being paid to endorse this product. I am only just what do you call this one? I'm only reviewing this because this is one of my favorite props I'm using, and it's available at your favorite magic stores or at the Chubster. Yes, it's available from me. Now, in case who you don't know what Silver Scepter is, well, we're gonna go show you a short video of what it can do. Something like this. Here we go. Check it out. Sorry, my bad. Anyway, okay.
I will wait because I'm always
The
patient.
magic wand, when I count of three, it will disappear. Okay, you're not supposed to say
It's going up!
Oh
my God, it's moving!
No, 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 no. Don't say happy Halloween. Wait, maybe Casper has been playing with the magic. It's not gonna go up again. I'm gonna go. Which is going up. So that was just a short preview of what this prop can do. Now I won't be able to show you the whole routine because you might be able to you might copy it. So actually, I've been using this Silver Scepter magic one for the longest time already. So if I were you, if you want one, just let me know, and or you can buy it at your favorite local magic store. This is not the one that comes with the original packaging because mine got worn out for using for a long time. So it comes in this box with instructions. Again, this is called Silver Scepter. You won't go wrong with this prop over here. By the way, to the guys from the Madhouse group, Madhouse guys, good evening. Thank you very much for watching. I know you're very excited to witness the boss perform some magic. Now, anyway, we'll try to see if we can get him to perform some magic. I'm just joking. Anyway, I prepared something for you guys, Madhouse viewers. So not only the magicians are watching, of course, our friends from the musical industry, especially from the Madhouse group. Madhouse, again, good evening. Thank you very much. I just borrowed your boss for a while for this interview. So thank you very much, guys. Okay. Sige. Let's go to my guest na tonight. Well, sabi sa inyo, I'm getting nervous right now. Again, before I begin, don't forget to share the stream. Please don't forget to share the stream in order for us to get lots of viewers. And of course, it is broadcasting. We are broadcasting live via Facebook page, Chubster Flores Productions. And it will also be available after 2 days at our official channel, YouTube channel, Chubster Flores Productions. What else? My Productions. Kuno. Okay, anyway, let's go on to my first guest for this evening. My very first guest for my very first episode. Okay, let me just see if I can work this out. Wait. Let me see. Where is it? Sorry, guys. Okay, here we go. If you guys are ready, please welcome my very first guest. He is a singer, a songwriter, an actor, a director, a friend, and a magician. Known locally and internationally as the Boss and Manila Enforcer, let's talk magic with Rannie Raymundo, the boss of Philippine Magic. How about a big warm welcome to the boss, Rannie Raymundo. Rannie.
Hello, Chubster, my old friend. How are you?
Thank you very much, my old friend as well. Don't highlight the old.
No, because everybody, let me tell you this, from the early days of Philippine Magic, Chubster has always been there. He was one of my earlier friends, my earliest friends in this industry, in this art form, and one of my real life buddy. So good. Congratulations, Chubster, on this beautiful show. I want to say hello to all the Madhouse people. I see some old friends. Glenn Bailey from Hawaii. Aloha, my friend. Glenn, you cannot enter the Philippines without my macadamia nuts, and you know that. And I want to say happy birthday to Adonis Ferry. Adonis, happy birthday. I'm seeing some old friends here. Oh, here's Alvin Murillo, another songwriter and an excellent magician. Who else? Ang dami. Ha? Nandito
Yeah.
yung mga Alan Soriano, RJ Clemente. How you guys doing? Ian
Oh,
Abril.
by the way, speaking of Glenn Bailey, he will be guesting also on my show, pero I'm still trying to figure out the exact date. But anyway, Glenn, if you're watching, again, I'll be guesting you and your friend. So aloha for you, to all of you guys in Hawaii. Thank you very much for tuning in. So, boss, how are you doing? Kamusta na, boss? How's the, ano muna, how are you being treated by this pandemic? That's the first question.
You know what? Yung pandemic is never a good thing. But, Chubster, you know me. I try to find the good in everything. I do not dwell on the ugly things. It's a given. The pandemic is a terrible thing. But it has given us so much also. Because of the pandemic, alam mo, kung kailan tayo pinaghihiwalay because of distancing, I have a feeling that we got closer because of this distance, because we have this innate need to catch up with each other, and because of this pandemic, we have opened a new door, which is internet programs. If kung walang pandemic, I don't think there'd be a Let's Talk Magic show. So we have to find the good in everything. We have to find the positive, and we have to work on it. No, so needless to say, the entire has been very, very good and very, very kind to me. So I'm doing everything that I love to do. Um, we are back in the quiet. I think the world just wanted a breather. And this is also a good time to reflect on who our real friends are and stay connected. And that's exactly what we're doing. No, good to see you. You look great.
I look bald.
You're gaining face.
Oh, wow. Anyway, boss, thank you very much again for being my very first guest for my initial episode. Now, alam mo naman, the story behind this episode is I was supposed to be actually launching another show. It's supposed to be another show, and boss got really excited. And sabi niya, of course, I'll be backing you all the way. The
100.
thing is, when I was trying to fix up the guest lineup for that episode for the other show, it turned out that I can only gather 5 guests for that particular episode, for the particular show. And for this show, Let's Talk Magic, I was able to come up with more than 20 guests. So that's I informed the boss, bro, Rannie, I think I will have to do this one first. I know he's very excited dun sa first show, pero baka kapusin ako. Tsaka unang-una, I think my market right now, most of you guys know me as a magician, so might as well go to this Let's Talk Magic show before I go on to the other show. Once I'm established, para namang boss, para namang may manonood sa akin sa kabilang show.
Yeah, of course, everybody, what I am actually, I am the guinea pig tonight.
Ha? You are the guinea pig tonight?
Oh, I will always be a guinea pig to my good friend. I want to say hello to Ron Salamancero, one of the brightest minds in Philippine magic. My partner in crime, Ron Salamancero. Congratulations sa bago mong product, okay?
Alam ko, boss, papareview niyo sa akin yung product na yan eh.
Siyempre, ha? Pero pag hindi
No,
niya
by the way, Ron will be my guest.
Sample. Chapter, pag
Sample.
hindi ng sample, wag mo i-review.
No, by the way, he'll be okay. For you, those guys who are waiting for Ron to guest, he will be my 3rd guest. So I think that will be March na. First week of March, he'll be guesting na.
Alright.
Let's Talk Magic. So the format will be, I'll be alternating between a local magician and an international magician. So ganun para at least medyo the guesting will be balanced. So of course, I would also like to target the international viewers. So again, for those who are watching from overseas, if you're watching outside the Philippines, please let us know. Just comment in so I can acknowledge you. And by the way, aside from Adonis Ferry, who's celebrating his birthday, another guy is also tongue-tied, sorry. Is also celebrating. His name is EJ McKnight. Ayan, watching all the way from the US. EJ, buddy, good evening, and I hope you are watching, are tuned in. I don't know what the time in your place now. Oh yeah, he's watching.
There
So
he is.
yun.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, you're doing well. Well effort. Okay, thank you very much, EJ. Oh, EJ, you're there pala. You're present. Huh? Okay, boss, let's
Yo.
talk about magic. Okay.
Let's
Katulad
go.
ng sinabi mo kanina, medyo matagal na tayong magkakilala. The thing is, I can't remember where we first met.
Well, I
Or
remember.
would you
I
remember that?
remember. I remember very clearly. We met in a place, in a secret place, when magic clubs
Okay,
were.
guys, I had to cut in a commercial.
Oh, it
Sorry,
was
go
in a
ahead.
place called Nuestra something, Nuestra
Nuestra Casa, Nuestra Casa.
Nuestra Casa. It was, you know, you guys are lucky now. We have all these clubs. When we were starting, it was just one room with obsolete kids, men wanting to be kids again, because and it that's where I met the Chubster, and we hit it off right away. I was with Gabi Kabanban when we went to that place, and that was the start. Yeah,
By the way, si Gabi ay sometimes see his Facebook post
yeah.
and medyo, I think Gabi is now chubby. That's
Oh,
all I can
really?
say. Yes.
Wow.
Medyo he gained weight. I don't know why.
To all
I
the
don't know if
viewers, to all the
I don't know
viewers,
if
you
I
look
don't know
at
if
this
it's still
guy.
magic.
Look at this guy, Chubster. Let me tell you, when I met him, times two nyo yan. Nawala na siya ng isang buong tao. He was double the size, thus the name. We used to call him Chubby, you know, and then it was changed to Chubster. Even I am not even allowed to call him Chubby, except when we're together. Kaming dalawa lang, I still call him Chubs. You know.
That's 220 that's 230 pounds
Oh,
years
umabot
ago.
ka nun?
Yes,
Really?
when I got married, I was 230 pounds.
You know why you were heavy? Because your hair was so thick then.
Sabi nga ba, sabi ko dun babagsak to eh.
Hindi kasi grabe, alam mo, si Chubby dati, buhok na nagkaroon ng tao.
Baliktad ah. Hindi tao na nagkaroon ng buhok
Hindi,
ah.
kapal-kapal na ang buhok niyan. Oo.
Please, I should be talking about you, no? O yan,
Alright, okay. Yeah.
yan. Tira muna, yan. May talk show ka. Kita mo yung itsura ko dyan, napakapangit.
Oh,
I
that was
don't
a
know kung
great
ba't
talk
tinangkilik
show.
ng mga
Yeah,
tao yan eh. That was
yeah.
your late night show where
That was
I
my
guessed
late
it.
night show. Mhm. Of course, you were also my first guest, if you remember.
Tapos yung costume ko, ganun pa, no?
Oo.
Pero anyway, that was a long, long time ago. Medyo,
Magic has grown, and imagine kung ilan lang tayo nun.
mm,
Matter of fact, when it started, it was just like a couple of guys meeting in a coffee shop in Mega Mall. And then I chanced upon two guys doing magic, and I was already in TV movies and recording, and they couldn't believe it. And you know magic? Yeah, since I was 7. And then that's where I met people like Boy Alvis, Leo Dumapias, and si Repa, Chito Jimenez.
si Chito
You know?
Jimenez.
Yeah.
Any
And
contact with him pa? So far, wala pa. Wala na.
I wish I know. And then we formed our club, you know. And look, nagulat ako kanina sa opening mo kanina. You were mentioning so many clubs. We were just a group before. It's great. I love it.
Honestly, kulang pa yun. Kaya if I missed out on any Magic Clubs, please let me know. Just comment in the box. And again, don't forget to follow and share the stream. Again, maraming salamat still for viewing in, for hanging on. Maraming salamat. By the way, boss, medyo nakakakuha ko sa feed ko ng medyo unstable yung connection ko. Pero anyway, pag nawala ako, meron sasalo dyan. Okay? Anyway,
Don't worry.
okay. Going back to Magic.
Alright.
Ano yung first impression mo sa akin nung una mo ako nakita? People don't know this eh. Ano yung first impression mo sa
I
akin?
don't, I don't,
Hindi ko alam kung bakit pumasok sa isip mo yun eh. Why did you end
I
up
don't want
taking
to
the
talk
time like
about
that?
that. Are you sure?
Oh! People should know!
Okay.
Why?
Medyo delikado yata ngayon. Baka kailangan politically correct tayo.
It's a late night talk show pero hindi.
Oh, it is.
Kasi
Okay.
I was surprised that you
So,
think I'm like that.
Okay, I'll tell you guys. In the beginning, so imagine lang si Chubby. Chubster noon. He was really this huge guy, with the hair that would parang Tony Hadley yung buhok na mukhang duran-duran na ewan ko, no? Parang actually parang June Encarnacion yung buhok niya, no? And teka lang, wag mo i-solo ko. Gusto ko nakikita reaction mo.
Tumitingin ako ng ano eh.
So si Chubster, syempre, at that time, I was already in
Parang
show.
ako yung nasa spotlight, parang ako yung guest, ano.
Oo, so I was already in show business. So, siguro pinagtripan ako nito. So si Chubster, chubby then, humirit-hirit na, yung pogi, he was doing all this bajoji stuff, no? Sabi ko kay Gabi Kabanban, ilayo mo sa akin to, susuntukin ko to. And si Chubby kept on doing that act for the next few weeks. So I was already solid. Sako, hindi, iba to. Konti na lang siguro, makahalikan ako anytime yan. Sako, Gabi, susuntukin ko yan, ha? Makangareraipin yan. And then it was just an act. And, Chubby remained one of my closest, if not my closest friend in Magic. And I have a lot of great friends in Magic. Ended up being my friends in real life, like Ron Salamanquero, of course, the Dean Lou Hilario. So many good friends, wonderful people in this art.
So
George
now, alam mo na.
Oh, wow. George Mamunlok.
Okay, Rannie, could you share with us on how you could 18 coins in one hand? Anong tips na lang? Tips kasi we won't, it's up to you. It's up to you how to do, handle that.
Number one, I don't think there's another guy who could do it except for me. I will tell you this. I don't believe in false modesty, but the world record was held by my friend, Justin Style. He produced 10 Morgan dollars, And so I did 12. And then I did 16 and I did 18. Now the handling and I don't have big hands. My hands, this is Asian size, no? But I think there is only one living guy who I showed my handling, and his name is Ron Salamanquero. He knows the workings, but I don't know if he can do it. But the truth is, I'm waiting for someone tsaka nga pala, because Justin is my friend. I didn't go for the Guinness Book kasi siya na may hawak sa Guinness Book 10. But I can actually do 18. And if that record is broken, I actually can do 22 Morgan dollars.
Maybe I should be guesting you. Next guest, 22 coins. Anyway, Mr. George Mamunlok.
And I performed this live in Hong Kong also.
Wow.
I think in Hong Kong I did 16. It was still 16 coins. You'll find it somewhere in YouTube.
Yeah, I think I saw that one.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, again, Mr. George Mamunlok, thank you very much for your question. Again, if you have other questions, guys, let us know. And of course, George Mamunlok is the guy behind Mamunlok Restaurants. Once again, for the best mami siopaw in the whole of Metro Manila, Mamunlok. The reason why I'm saying Metro Manila, because if I'm gonna say all over the Philippines, it's hard for those guys from Cebu to buy Mamunlok and have it delivered. Mamunlok is best eaten when it's hot, not
It's
cold.
the best. It is the best.
Okay, another question. Boss Rannie, ano yung title ng first DVD Magic you released and the first international Magic? Oh, we'll go to that one, Ron. Hold on. Before you answer that question, boss. Ayun, punta na tayo. 2008 Hong Kong lecture. You lead a lecture for the Hong Kong Club. Tell us about that.
And I came up with a DVD. It was a very successful lecture. The name of the DVD of my lecture in Hong Kong is Hand Size Doesn't Matter. There you go. That's the title.
I think we have a picture of that. Okay, so go ahead. Sorry about that.
There. Yeah, it was organized by sino ba? Oh man, I'm lousy with names. Stephen. Si Stephen.
Ayan,
There
Hand Size
you
Doesn't
go.
Matter.
So just like in music, where I strive for
Thank you.
originality, these are magic routines and techniques that I developed, which is original to me. So yeah, I don't know if the DVD is. I don't have a copy of that DVD, but that's just among the many DVDs that I have released for the magic community, because this is not available for the general public, because the general public is the one who enjoys watching the routine, and it is the magicians who wants to study this. You don't want to know how it's done. You want to enjoy the thing. But I've created so many routines and even moves. And Ron was my sparring partner, and every week kami ni Ron, we would try to outdo each other in magic. I remember every Saturday we'd meet in my tavern. It is like the holy grail of I don't know, Dale. Even I don't have a copy. And sometimes people perform my routines, and I say, "Wow, Sako, that's great." And they will tell me, ikaw gumawa nito eh. Now, can you do it again? Oh, no, no, you held it wrong. Pero maganda. I get fooled by my own creation sometimes. Many times it has happened to me. Si Derek Chua would show me something, I'd be floored, and later on he'll say, "You taught me this, you created this." I forgot.
Grabe, no? Anyway, by the way, guys, hindi lang po akong watching, sorry, I have a guy, a friend of mine doing the backstage works for me. I would like to thank you first, Chris Lina. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chris.
And Chris, pakita ka naman. Ay, nakahubad yata eh.
Oh, ito nga pala, sabi ni Leo Yosuiko, Raytrix. Yeah, Raytrix is one of, I think, my first release.
Yeah,
My
okay. Yun ako
yeah.
Rate Tricks, Late Night at the Tavern, and Hand Size Doesn't Matter. Yun yung, ang pagkakaalam ko yung sequencing ng mga DVDs mo eh.
I think you're right. And then there was the La Familia also,
Hmm.
with Eric Jones and Vinnie Marini, the Godfather.
Okay, wait. Let's go back to Hand Size. Sorry. Hand Size Doesn't Matter ba yun? I think. Chris, can you show us again the poster of Hand Size Doesn't Matter? I'll just try to see if I can... Nandiyan ba? Okay. Sige, thank you very much. Okay. Boss Ran, and to all the viewing public. Public, we're gonna go show you the works of Rannie. It's called the Sencillo. Anyway, Sencillo is all about, if I may be allowed to, hold on. Let me just... Okay, thank you very much, Chris, for that poster. And let's see, hold on. Let me see if I can... Okay. I'm gonna go play Sencillo. So guys, please enjoy this performance from Rannie.
I
It's
haven't
called...
seen it in years.
Tingnan ko lang. I don't know if okay yung copy pero guys, Sencillo by Rannie Raymundo. Here we go.
Hello, John Achava. How are you, hermano?
All right, I want to show you something I call sencillos. It's what my grandmother used to call them, loose change. Now the idea, folks, is to have those coins travel from my left hand to my right hand one at a time, something like that. Hey, I did it. There you go. The first coin, and here's the second coin. See, they travel through time and space. It's like my friend Tyndale used to say. And just snap, they never go near each other, see. So, 2 coins here and 2 coins here. Was it 3 coins here and 1 coin here? See, they travel from left to right. Now you might be thinking, can I do it from right to left? Of course. Do you know why? Well, because I can. And because I said so. That's 4 coins. You see, that's the 4th coin, that's the 3rd, that's the 2nd, and that's the 1st. That's it, sencillos. Oh, now you're thinking I could be using like a 5th coin or an extra coin. Of course, but it's an imaginary coin, you see. So remember, this is sencillos, the trick that uses 1, 2, 3, 4 coins, and of course, an imaginary coin. And that is sencillos, my friends. Hope you like it. Sencillo.
Ay, sorry. Sorry, Chris. Nakikirampa kasi ako eh. Sorry. Okay, that was Encilio, boss. A virtual clap for the boss naman. Come on, guys.
Oh, thank you.
Yan. Maraming salamat, boss. So, matagal ko na rin. Actually, that was the best copy that I can get. Medyo malabo lang. So, for those guys who are watching, please bear with me. But anyway, I have 4 more videos to show later on, okay? Now, aside from the 2008 Hong Kong lecture, you also lectured dun sa JCMA, Close Up Convention Lecture 2009. That was also in Japan, right?
That was in Japan, yes.
Tapos may Japan Cup pa.
That's right.
And I
That's
saw photos of you with sila Tashiro, Tachiro, right?
Yes, yeah, and the guy who created WoW, Masuda,
Si Masuda, yeah.
san, also Shintaro-san. Yeah. Who was my mentor? Oh, I have a lot. And you know what, my friend Glenn, you're one of them. You know, I have a lot of mentors, very good ones. And I'm very lucky that I have met the old masters. Alam nyo kasi iba yung magic nung time namin before. We had to follow the masters, you know. There were no DVDs, there were no walang YouTube. There's no YouTube. There are no instructionals. All we had was that library book in the National Library. And if you're lucky like me, I got to travel the world at an early age. But I met people like Rael, like Tamplin, Lou, and I had to follow Rael. You know, if he had to drink till 4 a.m., I would drink with him until he would slow down, and hopefully I'd get a glimpse of what the move was. And you know, he was a fantastic mentor. Rael would perform, and he would call me, say, Rani, panoorin mo to, watch this. And then he'd do the move, open, I can see. I missed it. And he said, did you see the move? So I did. Oh, well, better luck next time. You know, so he taught us how to watch, how to learn. And I got all these rudiments. And then I used that rudiments to create my own moves, you know. Like, I don't want to sound technical. I'm not a big fan of the classic palm. So I'm more of a finger palm kind of guy. And the nowhere palm and some variations hardly use the classic palm, but that's me, you know. But I had great teachers and more like friends, really. Yeah.
There you have it, Glenn. I hope that answers your question. By the way, I like to do a shout out to one of my good friends watching all the way from Canada, Jonathan Santiago. Jonathan,
Santiago, how are you? Is he watching?
yes, he's watching right now and he's
Oh, there you
commenting.
go.
Jonathan, if you have a
wow.
question
Jonathan,
for Rannie, come on.
wow, fantastic guy, cool guy. Oh, yeah, I remember.
And you know what? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I remember John because I remember that one night you visited the tavern because it was raining so hard. You remember that, right? And I did the trick on you. You will never forget because I had a deck of cards and I told you, Jonathan, think of any random card, and I handed you the deck. And I said, I think you, if I remember right, you said the 4 of spades, and you had the deck. And when you checked the deck, it was 51 cards, except for one card was missing, and it was the 4 of spades. You remember that?
Show me, show me, show me,
Angel
show
Castro,
me.
one of the
How?
originals of my tavern. Hello, Angel. Good to see you.
Ayan, naglilitawan na. Show me, wow ah. So Jonathan, if you still remember that. By the way, you know what, Boss Rani?
Yeah.
Even though he's in Canada,
Yeah.
he was able to send me ayuda.
Look, I still have dreams about that.
No,
Thank
pinadala
you,
niya ako.
Jonathan.
Sorry. He sent me ayuda from all the way from Canada.
Oh, wow.
Ano ba yun? Parang blue marlin something na naka-foil na ang sarap. Alam mo, yung
Okay,
mga
Jonathan, I'll send you my address then. Jonathan, one of the nicest gentlemen in magic. Oh man, it was a pleasure knowing you, Jonathan. God
yeah, you
bless
can
you.
follow him also.
I
Yan.
will. Let's hook up sa Facebook, buddy. Oh, and I want to say, acknowledge this, Chubster.
Yeah,
Seth
go ahead,
Happy
go ahead.
said, I remember the 4 coins and the glass and the poor man's hopping halves. That not so. What was I called it something else? Not so gaffless
Gaffless.
hopping halves. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just want to tell you this. It was actually that 4 coins and a glass that got me the ticket to lecture at New Orleans in Las Vegas for the World Magic Seminar. So
Whoa.
YouTube was very young, and I really created my take on the classic coins to glass, and I had that really. It was new. Nobody was doing that kind of ending. You know, it was stop it work, and that got the attention of the international community, and that was my ticket to be a performer and a lecturer in the World Magic Seminar in Las Vegas, and also my trick called 4 cards, 4 coins, and one hand. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
those
wow.
are historic information that you're getting directly from the boss. Yan. Okay,
Uh,
aside from the tavern guys, the La Familia, and of course, meron, di ba, meron kang grupo before, it's called Magus Opus.
that's right.
Okay.
Magus Opus was a performing troupe, no? It had Oliver Tahudar. Um,
Andito yung Magus, ano? Iba yun, ano?
no, that's not it. That's just the regular suspects.
Ah. Yeah, Oliver Tahodar. Who else ba?
Ron Muyot, Rael, and Master Dem.
Mm. So, yun yung Magus Opus.
Oh,
Anyway, and speaking of Magus Opus, I don't know, alam ko Magus Opus Productions to. Do you still remember this one?
let me see. Oh, wow, yes. Oh, dear Aldo, God bless you. Rest in peace, my friend.
That photos taken 2000, way back 2005.
Oh,
And we first met Aldo in China.
China. Yeah, that's right.
And wait lang, yeah. There you go.
Wow, Chubster, you did your research and these wonderful memories.
2004 yan.
Great
So,
magician, Aldo Colombini. Oh, God bless you, my
first
friend.
time we met Aldo, di ba? He was really a jolly guy. And when you
Oh,
invited
yeah.
him to lecture here in the Philippines, no second thoughts?
And of course, I can't tell the story, but I will never forget Aldo saying, I know a little Tagalog, and he told me all the nasty bad words. And then we ended up being friends, and even after the lecture, we stayed in contact. But gone too soon. Oh, and Chubster, give me this opportunity to really thank my dear friend, our dear friend, Glenn Bailey.
Yes.
When I was there in Las Vegas for that World Magic Seminar, he supported me, Chubster. He flew all the way from Hawaii just to be there with me, and he was like the guy, telling the story, of my adventures in Vegas as a magician. And Glenn, I will never forget, man. You are a swell guy, and I love you, man. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Hi,
Oh,
Glenn. So again, thank you very much for watching. Aloha from Hawaii. Okay, hold on. Aside from that photo, let me show you this one. Aside from bringing in Aldo Colombini, you
it's
also
like
have
it's
two
like the
guys.
TV show. This is your life.
This one.
Sige. Oh, wow. I might get emotional with this one.
Medyo mataba pa ako dyan.
We just for the non-magicians watching, if you can put that picture up again.
Yes,
uh,
there you go.
that the two Caucasian guys, that is Michael Rubenstein and David Roth. And David Roth, he is the king of coins, modern times. And we just lost him a few months ago. No, and
Mm.
that friendship, really blossomed. I'm still in contact with Mike Rubenstein now and then, but the wonderful times we had, it's just awesome. And the boys at the back, they're like, I call them my children. These are the tavern people, the tavern boys, and that place, that is the tavern. At night, it becomes a magic den. It becomes a laboratory. But in the morning, that was my recording studio.
Studio. By the way,
And
boss, who's
yeah,
the foreigner beside David Roth, the one wearing the black shirt? Who's that foreigner?
I think from Zimbabwe.
No, actually, you were mentioning about Oliver. That was Oliver Tahudar, yan. An original member of the tavern ba? Tama ba? In Magus Opus.
The king of black art.
Oliver Tahudar! Okay. Ano pa ba? Okay. Aside from that, I'd like to show that di ba I mentioned una nating attend sa convention together. We attended 2 conventions together, right? The
Yeah.
first convention that we attended was the Thailand, the Siam Magic Convention,
Oh wow.
organized by Paruch. I don't know if you remember that.
Of course.
And that's where we met all the magicians like this one. You met this one? Si Cyril Regalado. I mean, no, Cyril na Regalado.
Takayama, of course. Wow.
Pakayama, yan. So, and share ko lang guys, we were roommates back then. And boy, it was really something, wait. I think,
We had so much fun.
napapakita na ako It's
Sige.
just,
No, because I'm really
Matatanggap mo to?
enjoying this.
I don't matatanggap mo to. Look at our posing.
I-digitize mo nga yan eh. Padala mo nga sa akin yan. Oh,
We
wow.
were like 2 crazy pigs na nakakawala sa koral na talagang we were excited tapos roommates pa kami. Ayan look at the
We were so excited. Alam mo, oy, magbubukas na yata yung dealer's room, you know? And then,
Oh, yeah. Hindi po kami natulog. We didn't sleep. Why? We were eager. Actually the first one inside the dealer's room. Sarado pa. It's closed, but we entered it. Pero still, all the items were covered. So, basta it was really a nice convention.
oh yeah, and and we met so many friends, magicians, international magicians, who became our friends for life. No, like
Yes.
John Teo, of course.
Yeah.
Remember
IBM president, Singapore.
Yes, Alan Wong, you know, Johnny something. This coin guy from he sells coins. Oh man,
Is it an Asian or American guy?
Asian.
Johnny Wong?
Johnny Wong,
Yeah.
Johnny Wong, yeah. Saya, and we were so lucky that where we actually met for the first time. One of our heroes, we met Max Maven
Mhm.
in Thailand. And I cannot forget, he taught me a trick, Chubster. He pulled me aside and he taught me something, and that's something that I still use to this day. Alam mo, ito mapasasabi ko, all these masters, no, the superstars, sila yung pinaka-humble na tao nakilala ko. All these greats, like the late, Chubster, you gotta help me with the names. I'm having some senior moment right now.
From one
This-
senior to another.
This coin guy, because too many names, and I'm really emotionally charged. Dean Dill, si Dean Dill, one of the true legends, okay?
Gallardo.
Yeah, legend talaga. Dean Dill Gallardo. Dean Dill Fernando. Ano mamaya, Dean Dill Abansado na. Hindi, ito si Dean Dill, no? Shock of my life. So I'm in Las Vegas, no? And tapos na yung lecture ko, I'm just walking around the booth and hey, Dean Dill's booth, I got to visit. And I said, "Hello, Dean, how are you?" And he said, "Hey, the Manila Enforcer. They call you the boss, right?" I said, "Hey, you know me. So now let me show you a trick." And then he showed me one of my tricks. I mean, how cool is that? Someone that I've idolized. And then I moved to another table. I forget his name. And this guy was performing 4 coins, 4 cards, and 1 hand. And he said, "I want to show you something, young man. Check this out." And I said, "That's really great. Yes, that's yours. I copied you." And he was one of the dealers. It's just, they're so down to earth. It has the big stars who are the down to earth. And sometimes it is the upstart that has to prove something. So sila yung mga mayayabang ng konti, blah, blah, blah. Something that I learned. In general, in life, even in the music world, the legends are the ones who are down to earth. ready to have a lending hand, a helping hand to the new ones. It's the new ones who are medyo, hey,
Medyo talagang ano.
Yeah, and the lesson here is no wonder these legends are loved until the end of time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Wow.
guys, for those who are watching, again, my guest is the boss of Philippine Magic, Mr. Rannie Raymundo. You are watching via Facebook Live over Chubster Flores Productions. Please don't forget to follow and like the page. And of course, please share the stream now. And for those who will be missing this episode, we will be uploading it within 2 days, maybe, or a day or so, via our official Facebook page, YouTube channel, Chubster Flores Productions. Please don't forget to subscribe on that YouTube channel because I have a lot of subscribers already, 25. Because
Wow.
there's no nothing on it yet, so this will be the
Well,
first one.
when we started Madhouse, I was happy to have 30, and then now we're about close to 24,000 followers. Yeah,
Oh, and
that's right.
I hope. Sorry, I
Pero
hope I
you
can
know what?
also achieve that.
You know what? You will, and I'm asking all our Madhouse followers, please support my friend. He's my brother, so you'll enjoy this branch of the arts, which is called magic. It is one of the secrets why we are forever young. And our friend Glenn Bailey is a testament to that.
Mhm.
If you see this guy, very youthful. If you ask his age, you guys will be shocked. You know what keeps him young is magic, really. You know, and you know what, Chubster? One day I wish you can have an episode promoting one of our biggest gift to the magic community, which is the album Awit ng Salamangkero.
Salamanca.
Because
Actually, I'm
it is
about to go to
first,
that one. Go ahead.
okay, it is the first and the only one still in the world that we created. I had this dream of teaching the magicians to write songs. And in a span of 2 weeks, even non-songwriter magicians ended up writing their own songs, and they were all recorded. We are the only group of magicians anywhere in the world, anywhere in the universe, including the multiverse, with an album
Mars.
of all original Filipino music. And one day I'm going to feature that again in Madhouse, and I invite all the magicians, to support naman my program as we give tribute to that album.
And speaking of guesting, since the boss guested on my show, Madhouse guys, guest ready, get ready, because I'll be also guesting on your show. And listen, I'm gonna go sing a song for you guys, but
Okay.
80s music only. Okay, 80s music. Okay, so
I'm a
you
young
will
guy trapped in an old guy's
you
body.
figure out the age. Maybe a Spandau Ballet or Duran Duran song will do, but not the song on Never Gonna Give You Up, Never Gonna
Ako,
Let.
after utang na loob.
Isa lang po ang gumagawa nun dito sa Pilipinas na kayang-kayang gawin yun.
Ibigay
Okay,
na, ibigay na natin kay Roderick yun.
you've been a member of two magic clubs here in the Philippines.
Yes.
IMC, which is your very first magic club, I think.
Yes,
Well,
and
because dun tayo una nakita. That's the first club that tayo nakita.
yes, and
It
we are
was
both
founders of the
founders of that. Yeah,
IMC is previously known as Magic Circle
that's
Philippines
right.
until it became IMC. And of
That's
course, he's also a member of a past president and a board member of the Magicians Foundation Incorporated. Now,
that's
trivia lang, the good thing about Rani is there was a time na, of course, two magic clubs medyo may angas with each other, sometimes nagpapataasan. Well, Rani was the only magician, director, who was able to pull up something amazing na combining both IMC and MagFi to do one special show. And that is called, boss,
the gathering.
The Gathering. Ayan.
Wow, that picture is almost unheard of. Because hindi naman there was nothing violent about magicians because it's an art of love and fun. But alam nyo, being we were all young and we were all feisty. Yeah,
Yes.
who's the better club? Who's the better club? And that was all. And I said, enough of that. Let's get together. And and I thank you guys for having faith in me, both clubs. And as a matter of fact, the guys who really worked hard were were the guys from the other club then, the Magfi guys, and
Not you guys. Yeah.
that's why I decided to even join that club. And I take pride, Chubster. When I joined, I was already a what's the word I'm looking for? I mean, I was already a top magician, if you will.
Mhm.
But when I joined Magfi, they wanted to make me honorary member right away, and I said no. I will go through the process. So I attended. I even auditioned. I did everything. You know, walang senior magician or named magician. I'm joining an organization. I'll go through the ropes, and I did, and that's why years later I became president of that club, and
Magfi.
and we did a lot. We helped each other a lot, and we even created May Magic sa Maynila, you know, which is
Yes.
one of the big highlights in our lives, no? Because Manila, the city of Manila, then Mayor Lito Atienza, who is also a magician and my friend, we were cigar mates, and that gentleman always had magic in his pockets, wherever he went, and so we paid him a visit, and we said, Mayor, we want Manila to be the capital of magic in the Philippines. And the month of May we shall call it the official magic month. And the good mayor said, "Let's do it." And he gave me so much authority, and we were able to liven up. What do you call that place, Chubster? It's Baywalk,
Which
no?
one?
Baywalk.
Baywalk. Baywalk. Yeah.
The Baywalk, and we were allowed to have all performers. It was really the happiest place on earth. It was magical. And looking back, it wouldn't have been possible without the support of the members. No, so I want to thank Magfi for backing me up. And this all happened during the presidency of Aldino.
Aldino. Yeah.
I just instigated it, and but this was during the presidency of Aldino.
By the
Find
way,
another fine president.
yeah, Rani, you were talking about a while back the Magic album.
Yes.
Yeah. All the songs there were really, really great except for one.
Which one?
Yung kinanta ni Aldino.
Actually, that's one of my favorites. I remember, alam mo, we were there in my studio for 48 hours, Chubster.
Wow.
48 hours. Some stayed, yung iba umuwi muna, but we were there for 48 hours. Somewhere in my pool area, somewhere in my sofa, somewhere inside the booth. You just keep on writing here. I would go around checking, yeah, change this, change that. Are you ready? Let's go inside. And then I would lay in everything. I'd play the drums and make the music, and then call the magician to sing. And then we came up with this really fantastic album. As a matter of fact, sometime next week I shall feature it in Madhouse to share. This is the living proof that everybody can write a song.
Mm.
Yeah.
Correct. Magaling
Oh
talaga.
yes, thank you, Ron. It was really a historic moment in Philippine magic because of that we were able to convince the mayor. There was a proclamation. Hindi lang to salita-salita. Nasa papel to. It was proclaimed. Manila City as the official magic capital of the Philippines, and the month of May as the magic month. I think we should revisit this one. We should have we should have words with we should talk with
Disco.
yeah,
Mayor Isko. Yeah.
yeah, and
By
he's
the
my
way,
friend also.
sorry, Rani, going back to Magic sa Maynila. Before I show you another magic from Rani, from the boss, I need to show this to Rani. Ito yung gathering. Check it out.
Wow.
Check it out, guys.
ng mga Malahari Houdini at David Copperfield dito po sa Pilipinas.
Pinoy, kilala sa mundo bilang magagaling na entertainer. Pero may bagong nauso ngayon sa TV, maging sa mga kalsada. Ano yan, Magic?
Paghihawak mo wallet ko, ah.
Stop!
Okay, dito. Pag lumabas yung card mo, huwag mo na sabihin. Okay? O, yung wallet nandyan, ha? Kanina pa. Kasi? Ayan. Lumabas ba yung card mo? Wala, hindi. Wala. Hindi ko pa alam yung card mo, di ba? Ano yung card mo? 7 ng spades. Nep.
Sinamahan namin ang magikerong si Noli Aurelio sa kauna-unahang convention ng mga magikero sa Pilipinas.
Basta mo ba yan? Kuha na? Nabasa na? Pag binagay ba yan ganyan, no? Ayun ba?
Actually, Magic, ni-entertain namin kayo. Hindi namin kayo niloloko.
Please make the magic happen. Your miracles make it come true. Amen! Break a leg, everybody!
Minsan kailangan mo nang ma-distract ang manonood. Kailangan din mabibilis ang kamay.
Thank you! Thank you!
Blue. And after the color blue, all you need to do is say, Sim Salabino, 1, 2, 3. And over here we have 1, 2, 3.
Illusion ang pinakasikreto ng mga salamangkero. Pero maski raw sa totoong buhay, may magic din.
The real magic lies here. You never judge people. Yung akala mo, madungis lang dyan. Ang galing-galing pala. Yan ang natutunan kong real magic of life.
Ako po si Howie Severino para sa Side Trip sa Saksi.
At yan ang mga pangyayaring higit pa sa mga balita.
Pinusisi man yung liga ng katotohanan.
Ako naman, Arnold Glavio.
Wow.
Yan. Thank you very much. Starring Noli Aurelio. Noli, good evening.
Wonderful memories, you know. After that, the first one I directed was the one in CCP.
Salamanca at iba pa.
Salamanca at iba pa. And I've been told that was the first and still, the biggest magic show ever in the history of the CCP. And I think I had to direct a cast, lahat kayo sama-sama, including the backups and all. That's about 40 people. And it was really a challenge, and I vowed never to direct again. But no, years later, I directed The Gathering with a bigger number, and I said that was going to be the last. But no, there were more shows. Yeah.
And anyway, at least ikaw talaga yung nagiging solid director, and thank you very much for having the patience in directing the guys, lalo na yung, of course, ikaw rin ako you also handpick your backstage crew kung sino yung the people you trust. That's why
I had the best.
all the shows are successful. Kasi kung hindi mo, if you're not comfortable with the guys you're working with, hindi siya ano. By the way, Jeff Kua, it's not sa Insular Building. Rannie, correct me if I'm wrong, sa AFP Theater natin yung ginawa yung AFP Theater.
The Gathering AFP Theater.
Yeah, AFP Theater po. Yun.
Yeah, I want to thank people like, Jolly Valenzuela, and kabrad ko yan and I mean, these were great people backstage with me, and I want to thank them for their patience, because in my early years of directing you guys, I would have my tantrums, and hi, I would probably throw a chair here and there. But every year as I progress, I would come up to the mic and say, boys, malapit na ako magalit. Nagagalit na yata ako. Konting alisto. And then, I learned how to, but I was pretty tough before, but it was all tough love. I just wanted to bring out the best in all the performers, and it showed, ang gaganda ng performances nyo, and those were wonderful times, wonderful times. I love it. Oh, Nakamute ka. Nakamute ka, Chubster.
Sorry
Yeah.
guys, my bad. Again, I need to show them another video of you guys, if you performing. I don't know if you remember this, pero I got this sa isang Magfi competition DVD. Uh, I don't know what the title is, pero I just called it the 5 cards. So guys, please watch Rannie performing 5 cards. Here we go.
My God.
Magic. Everybody loves magic. I remember when I was a little boy, of course, now I'm a man. I was about 7 years old when the Great Sarkar came to Manila. I watched the show, and right there, I fell in love. I fell in love with the magic, of course, not with Mr. Sarkar. He showed me this trick involving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. And I said, wow, amazing. Because he threw 1, 2, 3 cards, he did this move, and he still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. It was the most spectacular thing in the world. So I went backstage, talked to Mr. Sarkar, and said, Mr. Sarkar, would you teach me that trick? He said, which one? The one where you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, remember? And then you threw 1, 2, 3 cards. You did the move, and you still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, remember? And he said, no. Broke my heart. So I traveled around the world just to learn. I went to Japan, I went to America, I even went to Egypt, only to learn the trick with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. So I went home to mom and dad and said, Mom and Dad, I want to become a magician. And my dad said, son, all you have to do is believe. All you have to do is practice. Go ahead, throw 3 cards. And that I did. I threw 1, 2, 3 cards. And mom said, hey, why didn't you throw another one? Another one? I said, sure. I did a move and I still had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. And that's why I became a magician.
What is the name of that trick? 5
I
cards.
know.
Alam ko, it's
5 card repeat, I think.
5 cards repeat, pero so you call it that way lang, 5 card repeat.
Yeah,
Okay.
pero I just put my touch, and I added a few more throws.
Okay. You've been a fan of coin magic especially, no? Pero coin magic and card magic. Pero cups and balls. Alam ko you were awarded a certificate by Bill Palmer ba? Am I correct
Yes,
ba?
Bill Palmer. I don't know if Bill Palmer is still alive, but we were in contact, and I was even commissioned to make a few wands for him. And I don't have access to so I don't even know if the museum is still open. He was the curator, but I do have some items in that museum. And so he gave me a certificate signed, thanking me for my contribution to magic and to the arts of cups and balls, because I have a couple of wands with a certificate na ginawa ko, handmade. I made it myself. It's in the museum. And I did attend also the Cups and Balls Symposium in Las Vegas. And they told me, that I have one of the most original opening sequence. And I think I shared it in some of my lectures here in Manila.
Mhm.
It's really an unusual opening to the cups and balls, and yeah, I love the cups and balls very much.
Well, Boss Ran, with your permission, I
Yeah.
think I was able to get a video of that wands and cups and balls that you were referring to. Am I allowed to play it? You want me to play it, including your
Which,
certificate?
which one is this? Is this the world's famous
From the tavern shop.
from the tavern shop? Okay, let's see.
Ha? Andun yung
From
mga yung mga Jalsi wand, yung mga Maestro wand.
Oh, yeah. Ay, kala ko may routine. Yeah, sure.
No,
Go
no,
ahead.
no, no, no. Of course, I
Hindi ko
won't
na
be showing.
Hindi ko na
Yeah.
nga mahanap yan yung
For
video
those
niyan.
guys, if you're wondering what the boss is talking about, yung mga wands museum, well, I was able to get a video of that one. The cups and balls collection, yung made out of mga acacia something. I forgot the term, but anyway,
Filipino
for your
wood.
Yeah, for your for your viewing pleasure. Ewan ko lang kung mako-cover tayo nito Mabalian to eh. Here we go, watch this. Teka muna, boss. Hindi ba ako makaka-copyright dito?
Malalaman natin.
Sayang! Bale, sige, okay yan.
Tanggalin mo na lang yung audio.
Matatanggal ko ba yung audio?
Oh, mute mo. Mute.
Bahala na. Sige, go.
Thank you, Chubster. Wow.
Too bad di available dito yan.
Yeah, alam mo yung sa ending, yung 001, that's the one that's in the Cups and Ball Museum. I want to say hello to Paulo Hugo. You know, we're related, kami nila Paulo. Paulo, I'm seeing your cousin Macy Primo. Huh? So hello, we were just talking about you, no? Be safe there, Paulo.
By the way, for those who don't know, Magic Circle Philippines, tama ba? MCP tayo, no? Magic Circle
Yes.
Philippines original close-up boy. Remember? Because of the close-up toothpaste commercial, yan, si Paulo Hugo.
right.
Paulo, again, thank you very much for making it. You made it, man! Yan,
Hindi
greetings
po
from
ka, Paulo.
New Jersey pa yan, ha? Yun.
Wow.
Boss, konti na nakakaalam na may mga ganyang magic wands eh. So, most of the magic wands are being displayed in the museum, am I correct?
Yes, and some of them were commissioned works like Bob Kohler. Everybody knows Bob Kohler. Legend Bob Kohler, he contacted me if I could make a. He gave me the specs, you know. So I created a wand for him, and I really loved working on those wands. You know, I would work till 3 a.m. with that big lathe machine. Kaya lang, and I was trying to feature also our wood, you know, and I even named some of them Filipino names like the Maria Clara wand, you know, the Ifugao wand, Nuno sa punso, ball and vase. I was trying to push our culture, you know, and yeah.
Yeah, only a handful of Filipinos knew about that ano, that cups and balls and magic wand collection.
At saka
May
hindi
mga
ko
tampin pa, eh, ba? Tampin wand,
Ampli one, yeah, and of course my great grandfather, Raidu,
Raido,
which is
yeah, nobody, yun nga.
yeah, yeah. Alam
Go
mo,
ahead, go ahead.
meron pa tayong, I even made the Rael wand, you know. It is my homage to my mentor and my dear friend, my tormentor, my mentor, the great Rael Elio Maestro, no. I'm the one
Maestro
who
Rael,
coined this name. Ako yung nagbinyag sa kanyang maestro, and I'm really happy that
coined
all
him
the
Maestro.
magicians call him maestro now. Even the name, what we call lovingly, we call Luhilario, the dean, you know. I was the one who nagbinyag sa kanya. You will be called the dean, you know. And people ask me, why are you called the boss? And my answer is because I said so. I remember, di ba?
Di ko, tapos sa usapan.
Yun lang yun. But
Oh,
magic. I don't think I would be this happy a person if not for music and magic. It's really the one that really balanced my life, and it's a beautiful art, and I'm really happy that the art is growing. Sometimes some of the old school magicians would react violently when they see new technologies with the younger magicians. And to that I say, inggit lang kayo tayo mga matatanda. You know, because it's the art of deception, it's the art of entertainment. If all the technology were present before, even during the time of sila Dingle, the time nila, one of my favorite all time, si Ramsey, you know, if they had the technology now, then they would be using it also, di ba? As long as I say to the new generation, it's not about the props, it's not about the gimmick, it's not even about the trick. It is about how we give a magical experience to those we perform for, you know, to those that we perform to. Is there a closure? Is there an emotional content? Is there emotional hook? Are we really getting them to see something magical, or are we just out there to show them how amazing we are? Because it will never work, you know. Even lalo yung mga hecklers, no, they heckle you because from the get-go you're trying to be the super fantastic. Meron kita mo, it's a couple, you know, you're working table magic for a couple, and you see the
mhm.
guy wants to be the superstar of her life. Now, if your intention is to show them a magical experience, make them the superstar, and you just be the conduit of showing magic. But once you start showing that I'm brilliant and you're not, asahan nyo na hecklers. You know, that's the difference. I see some the younger magicians now, and I don't blame them. You know, it's sometimes the arrogance of youth.
Mhm.
We all went through that, but we just so happened that we were taught well by the elders during our time. You know, um, nakikita ko, ang dami ko nakikita yung skill, you're supposed to hide the skill. In magic, you hide the skill. In juggling, you show the skill, di ba? But where is the connection? Oh, here's my good friend, Glenn Bailey. How many times he's visited the country? We'll have dinner in a restaurant. He see a child passing by. He'll pull out a banana from this kid's ear, and the kid would look in wonder. I mean, I don't he, no need for gimmicks there, no need for technology, just good old magic with emotional content and giving an experience to a child, or giving a romantic experience magically to a couple, and that's where it becomes magic. You know, it took me many years, even years after my activities, being active in magic, it is recently that I finally understood what magic really is. You know, so what is real magic? It's giving an experience. And that's where the magic is. It's not just bloom, bloom, bloom. Wow, look how brilliant I am. Galing ng kamay ko. They're not supposed to even think that you're using your hand. They must think that you're using magic. You know? Hindi yung, bilis ng kamay. Grabe. So that's one thing that I hope, kasi when you do this in lectures, the younger magician was, boring stuff. You're old. You're old. Tanda na to, nag-lecture na to, is teaching us all this corny stuff. Nah. But if you really want to be deep in this art, you have to know. It's not all about techniques. Techniques are just tools. Gimmicks are just tools. And it's just like a piano. You cannot open the piano and look for music there. You have to play it. You have to create. Diba? But I'm happy, Chubbs. Magic has grown so much, and one day I'd still like to do a master class. And
Oh, there's something to look for.
yeah, maybe.
Virtual or no, virtual, kahit virtual pwede, right? You can do it
Of
virtually.
course, I'm old school. I prefer really upfront because all my students in the tavern, especially
Mm,
people like my tight students like sila Ron Muyot, you know.
yes.
I mean, I used to hold the wand in my hand, and pag mali yung move niya, Paka, do it again. I like to see it in front because they have to do it the way I taught it to them, and that was my requirement, that they do the moves exactly the way I do it. And once it's second nature to them, I let them play around. But all the students of the tavern will tell you that they learned real magic more than the moves because I taught them how. Hindi lang how, but I taught them why it worked. You have to know why it works. Hindi lang yung how. Any instructional will show you how, but not everything out there in the internet will tell you why it worked. If you really want to entertain, if you really want real magic to come across, watch the old masters. Watch the old masters because all the moves are just moves. They're tools. What is the routine? Yan ang mahalaga.
Very well said, boss.
Yeah,
Again,
but
you are.
again,
Sige,
I'm
go ahead.
getting old. Maybe I'm getting old, Chubster. I don't know, but that's magic for me.
We're all getting old, but look at us now, how we look like. We still look young.
Oh yeah, that's just a color, and the age is just a number. And that's
Yep.
why, and one of my greatest inspiration is this guy Glenn Bailey. I'm not allowed to tell you his age. But you won't believe it. And another is the great one of our dear friends, Paul Potassi, the late Paul Potassi.
Yes.
And we were very lucky, Chubster. Sa dami-dami ng magicians in the country, he
Oh,
would
hold on.
only he would only have dinner. There
Yeah.
you go. Now that Paul Potassi, he is like the Sharon Cuneta, the megastar of magic in the world. You know, in the world. And see those guys, me, Luhiralio, and Chubster. We were the only three magicians he would have lunch with. And he was very, very, strict about it. Only you three. you
Grabe
know.
na lunch. Grabe na lunch.
And we would have that lunch once a year. Uh,
By the way, yeah, the picture that I'm showing right now, Ran, that was the time that Paul Potassi accepted the honorary membership. What do you call this one?
oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. We visited him and let him sign that honorary membership letter para formal, hindi yung announce.
My biggest
Yeah.
regret lang, Chubster, is before he left us, his greatest dream was he actually called me and said, Rani, I want to do my final show before I die. I want you to direct me. But
The final.
before we were able to do it, all of a sudden he started to deteriorate, no, until one day na lang you were the one who gave me the sad news that he's gone. But he had a full life, he had a full life.
Actually, I've been in contact. I've been in constant communications with both Lita and Paul hanggang
With Lita.
ngayon. Si Lita naman is just staying right now in La Vista. Pero yun nga, sometimes medyo nakakalimutin na rin. You really have to, si Chubby. Oh, si Chubby! Kamusta na, Chubby? Alam mo, Chubby yung pagkakakilala sa atin nun. Pero anyway, I really have lots of fond memories. Tayong tatlo with Paul. And remember nung pinapractice niya yung ball manipulation sa ating tatlo?
Right.
Yun,
He showed us one move. Pati si Lou Hilario parang, And
nagulat.
remember that one time, Chubster, we were there. This was the last time we visited Paul, no? From FedEx, dumating yung kanyang rings, And he said, the last time I performed this was in 1940 something or 1950 something, But I have this idea. And he did, and we all know the moves in, the linking rings. But he did a very elegant move. And I remember you, me, and Lou said, "Whoa! What was that, Paul?" And he said, "That was magic." Asarap.
Ibang klase, no? Anyway, before we continue, sorry, you're watching Let's Talk Magic with my guest, Rannie Raymundo. Again, thank you very much for those who are watching. Even though we're about to end, please don't forget to follow, like, and share the stream. Follow our Facebook page, Chubster Flores Productions, for Let's Talk Magic episodes. This will be a weekly show, and I'll tell you more about our next guest mamaya konti. Malapit tayo matapos. Anyway, a huge shout out to JP Tabuada. Again, JP, thank you very much for inspiring me to do this show.
Thank you, JP.
Yeah, kasi sabi niya parati ka, I always see you doing live, pero why don't you make something out of it? Tinuruan niya ako paano. Sabi ko, sige, I'll give it a try. And again, thank you very much for inspiring me. Also, Solomon Yap, Monyap, one of our prestidigitators, thank you very much for all your advices. Maraming salamat.
I want to give a shout out also to, I know, you may not hear it from me often, but I do recognize yung service at tulong na ginagawa ni Mon sa community, no? So, Monyap, thank you in behalf of all the older magicians. What you are doing for the magicians today is, we appreciate it. And I want to say hello to the cute daughter of JP Tabuada. I remember her, and every time I'd see her, I say, "Where's my kiss?" And she would always bring me, tawag dito, espasol. I remember.
Yun po,
JP.
yun ang hinahanap po sa kanya.
Remember, I never forget you guys. All you magicians here, I am not active in the clubs, even before the pandemic. But you must remember that I do love you all. And you're all very special to me. Lahat kayo, no? I will always be here for all of you. But it is my belief that we started it all, we made it big. It's your time to lead, no? Kayo na ang mga nagpapatakbo ng mga clubs ngayon. There comes a time wherein we will just watch the fruits of our labor and enjoy. But if you need our counsel, we'll always be here for you. And if you're still open for suggestions and pagpupuna mura sa amin, we'll be here for all of you, no? Dalaga na siya, ay pambihira. Please
Marie-Trix Tabuada ang pangalan yata. Tama,
please send her my love. Love from Tito Rannie.
Ayan. By the way, malapit na tayo matapos, Rans. I'm just gonna go show them another trick of yours. Anong gusto mo? Happy birthday, dislocator. Yung happy birthday, it's from Late Night at the Tavern. Itong dislocator, hindi ko alam po saan ko nakuha to eh.
Sana nandiyan yung 4 cards, 4 coins, and 1 hand. Because that was the ticket.
Yeah, the problem is I wasn't able to. Meron na ako nakita pero the copy is not really that good. So kahit anong paganda ko, hindi ko talaga maano.
Sige, because I still love the coin. So let's do
Dislocator.
dislocator because I want to see how it's done again. Nakalimutan ko na yun eh.
So after dislocator, yung boss's birthday trick tayo. So guys,
Oh, sige.
dislocator coming from the boss of Philippine Magic, Rannie Raymundo. Here we go. Check it out, guys.
OR
The trick was inspired by John Kennedy's translocator. I call this dislocator because I dislocated my thumb. Anyway, one at a time, the coin will travel from left to right. Now your left would be my right. Right? Right. Okay, the second coin, watch this. I love this part. That's the second coin. Amazing. Amazing. And of course, the third coin, I'll give it greater distance, all the way there. Like the 3 coins. I take that invisible coin and it travels from left to right. I have to concentrate because I do this once a year. I'll point to a spot, any spot. Perfect spot, your wish is my command. That's 4 coins traveling from left to right. Dislocator, but it's okay now.
Yan, dislocator. Is it part of any magic DVD of yours yung sa tatlo? Hindi ako sigurado eh.
Alam mo, here's something I want to tell you. Just a few months over the pandemic lang, because I was fixing my stuff, I found a DVD, I found a DVD and I played it. Probably an old DVD. I watched it. And I was so amazed, I was watching the stuff I was doing and I said, wow, paano nagawa to? How will I even break this down? Kasi hindi ko na maalala paano, no? And then only to find out Chubster later on, meron pala akong instructional na ginawa. And this DVD was distributed around the world among 10 magicians only.
Oh, wow.
It was an underground. I believe I sent Eric Jones. I sent Jonathan Townsend. Of course, I sent Vinnie Marini. I sent one to Dean Dill. All these coin gods, it was really like, kami lang, I'm not gonna release this. And they used to ask me, are you gonna release this? No. This is just for us. This is just for us. And tell you what, even some of the tavern boys don't know this. I'm just sharing it with you. And then may kopya ako. I'm thinking I want to finally release it to the world, maybe. So here's my plan, Chubster. It's not about me anymore. It's about our country. And it's about showing the world that magic is here. The magic mind is here in the Philippines. Not just me. There's Ron, there's Odi, sino pa? Ang dami na lang. Dapat malagay tayo sa mapa. This is cultural, Yung ORM, Original Raymundo Magic, I want to put this together. But this time around, for this secret DVD that I found, okay? I found it, Chops.
Not yet released,
Not yet released. And not only that, even your performance, I don't think I even posted it ever. I still have about 20 routines here that you guys never seen before. So my plan is to have the best coin guys perform it for this video.
Calling all coin guys.
No, I'm serious, but I only want the serious ones, Kung pumasa kay Ron Salamangkero, okay na sa akin. I want the young bloods to be the face. It doesn't have to be me anymore. I know who I am. They know who I am. I created these tricks, but I want the new faces out there. So maybe we'll find a way how we can have a session in a safe place because I don't like virtual. If we can have a safe distancing, I can show them this video and I show them exactly how it's done. We take a video of the best coin guys performing it, and then we release it. This is my final release to the world. And aside from that, there's this USBF, if you can find it, Chubster, maybe not for today.
Hmm.
USBF, the ultimate boss salamangkero fly.
Ah, huh.
We're working on it ni Ron. Nahinto lang because of the pandemic. But this is the only. It's not even 3 fly. It's 4 fly. Both
Ooh.
hands never touching each other,
Something new, ah.
and you end up totally clean. You show both hands, you know. And with the new development that we've done, it is reset instant for the next table. You clearly show 4 coins here. You transfer it here, and then one at a time it disappears and it reappears here in the left hand, and then you close and both hands empty. They're all here now, totally clean. I think some of them have seen it. No, if you can look for it in YouTube, it's called the USBF, Ultimate Boss Salamangkero Fly. Watch it and be floored. Never been released, but it's coming out. I don't know. The ball is with Ron Salamangkero because he has the design. And there you go. The design is already done. Yung gagawa na lang, we are looking. And with our last meeting ni Ron Salamangkero, the new adjustments and the ideas of Ron made it even a stronger routine. And in the future, it's going to be international coins too, Chubster, not
Hmm.
just similar coins. So no, there's a Chinese coin, there's a Mexican coin, and what a time they transfer without ever touching or even coming closer. There
Transfer
is
na.
nothing like this ever. Because napanood ito ni Jonathan Townsend. Because,
Hmm.
the Fly guys, I was also part of that symposium, and Glenn Bailey was there. And they even said during that time, you know, it was Eric Jones and myself who had the most number of 3 flies ever. You know, I can't even remember. I have B Fly, I have Sencillo, I have Ode to Homer, etc. I can't even remember. And the triple threat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I'll be very honest with you, I haven't been practicing my coins, and good old mentor Rael was right. As we age, the positioning. I used to palm exactly here. Now it goes down there. Now I use this. Your hands change. So for the young ones, take care of your hands, keep them nimble, and keep doing it while you can, because as you age, your body changes, your grip changes. Just keep practicing and enjoying. I haven't been practicing, but ode to Homer. Yeah, and you know what, Jonathan, you are the reason, the main reason, the only reason why I moved from halves to the big dollars. It was because of you, my friend. Yeah, I was happy using halves. But when I saw you perform in my house with the big coins, I said, wow, this is a game changer. And that's where I started using the biggies. Wow. But there, I can't remember all my tricks. I have to watch it again. But I'm going to find, Jonathan, I'm going to look for that DVD, the raw DVD of all these secret works that I've shared with only 10 people. And if you guys remember, you better hook up with me on Facebook and remind me. I'm going to find it, make a copy. You deserve a copy of this one, my old friend, Jonathan Santiago. Okay.
Oh, wow,
I know
Jonathan,
we're
ah.
out of time, Chubbs, and I
Yes,
just
yes,
hope
yes.
that sometime in the future you would guest me again. There's so much to talk about. Our history as friends in this industry is so huge. Kulang talaga yung oras para makwento all the good times, and all the wonderful times, all our wonderful friends. Yeah.
And again, boss, thank you very much. I know we went over time, but again, maraming salamat for giving time for my show, Let's Talk Magic. And I'm very, very happy that you were my first guest. And of course, the boss of Philippine Magic will always be around. Guys, if you want to hook up with him, just send him a message or so. Again, guys, a virtual clap for the boss of Philippine Magic, Rannie Raymundo.
Thank you,
Come on,
everybody. And
guys.
let me congratulate you, Chubster. I told you, it's going to be a great show, with you around. And I see Let's Talk Magic going to be it's going to be big. And to all the magicians
so.
there, please do your part. Please share the links. And this show was created for all of us. To all the magicians out there. Um, I will always be a magician. I am a musician. But, ang di alam ng mga tao sa music industry, mina-magic ko lang sila. My music is my music is a product of magic. Magic rules. So to the young ones, protect this art with all your might. Pinaglaban po namin to, pinag-ingatan namin. Sana ituloy nyo. Okay? We're very proud of all of you. And Chubster, once again, it's a pleasure.
Thank you very much, boss.
It's an honor to be not only your co-founder of a club, but to be your friend. And
Thank you.
I hope to see you around. You stay healthy. Everybody,
You
God
too,
bless
sir.
you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the boss of Philippine Magic, Rannie Raymundo.
Bye.
Thank you, Rannie. Okay, guys, before we go, I'm going to show you that final trick of Rannie. It's called the birthday trick or the happy birthday trick as performed by Rannie Raymundo. Now, don't go yet because I have some announcements to make after this video. Here we go.
Ronnie,
Yes,
when is your birthday?
December 9.
Okay, December 9. Okay, let's talk to you now. I want you to take a card. Any card I see.
Take this one.
Okay, good. Show it to everybody. Alright? Now, very cool. How old will you be in your coming birthday?
This year I'm turning 25.
25.
This 25?
Oh my goodness. Not everybody turns 25. Some turn 38. Like Can you put your card here? Okay. 35?
25.
Okay. Now, cool. Another birthday song. Can you sing?
No, I'm not really good.
But it's so easy. There's a happy birthday to you.
Okay, just
Happy-
like that.
Just a second. Can you do that for me?
Sure, with the help of
Okay. Let everybody give him a beat.
Come on, everyone, sing.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Yes.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Close.
Huh? No, but how old would you be?
25.
Would you 25?
Whoa.
Yeah, you see? No. 2 plus 5.
7?
7. You're old enough. You know how to add. 7. Now, if I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What was your card?
4 of clubs.
A happy birthday.
Whoa.
That's all you get in a lifetime supply of nothing. Happy birthday.
And that was the boss's ultimate birthday card trick. Again, guys, thank you very much for watching. Before I go, again, JP, thank you very much for inspiring me to do a talk show like this. And again, I would like to thank our sponsors for making our event possible. Yes, we have sponsors. Again, for the latest for the latest news and updates on the Philippine magic scene, please like their Facebook page, Philippine Magic Scene. Ayan, latest updates and news on Philippine Magic Scene on Facebook, FB page, Philippine Magic Scene. We also have Lasco Home Security and Automation. We make high quality automation affordable for every Filipino. Lasco, only available at Lazada. For the best Mami Siopaw combo in Metro Manila, it's Mamon Look Restaurant, serving the Filipinos since 1920. You can visit their restaurant at 408 Quezon Avenue, Quezon City, and they're available via your favorite delivery apps. And finally, the movers of Philippine Magic, the Prestidigitators. Please visit their Facebook page, the Prestidigitator, and of course, their website, www.theprestidigitators.com. And of course, a huge shout out to Mr. Solomon Yap. Monyap, again, thank you very much for supporting the show. Okay, guys, before I let you go, don't forget to share the stream. Again, this will be a weekly show. Now, for my next guest for next week, again, it's a Saturday. It will be a film guy. His name is Jonathan Molo, the man in the purple suit. He will be joining me next Saturday. Now, please take note, the time of our show next Saturday is 11 p.m. Manila time. Once again, the time of our show next week is 11 p.m. And I hope you're going to go join us. Again, if you have some questions and if you want to interact with our guests, please feel free to do so. Now, guys, please bear with me. I really cannot read most of your comments. It's a good thing I have my friend, Chris Lina, manning the backstage thingy. Chris, can you show yourself ba? Is it possible? Yun. Guys, a big clap for my friend, TSC guy, Chris Lina. Yan, thank you very much for helping me out then. Chris, tama yung sinabi mo, mahirap pala. I cannot do this alone. So again, guys, please join me next week. Again, our guest, we have Jonathan Molo, the man in the purple suit. So once again, guys, it's bye-bye time for me for now. Maraming salamat for joining in. Again, thank you very much for all our viewers. My name is Chubster. Thank you very much for supporting my show, and thank you very much for making it happen. This is Let's Talk Magic, hosted by Chubster. Chris Lina, thank you very much for helping me out. Guys, take care, good night, and God bless. See you next week, Saturday, 11 p.m. Bye-bye, everybody.